Today, we are talking about the best protocol for helping clients with anxiety. And so today is going to be a live where I'll be answering three questions for you. I'm going to talk about I'm going to say the three questions and we'll get straight into answering them. And as with all the lives that I do in this page, it's all about helping you to take actionable steps right now so that you can apply it to your next session and improve the speed as to which you can help your clients to transform while making sure that their results last. So let's begin. The three questions today are: what is the best protocol for anxiety? And I'm actually going to take it a level up and say, what is the best protocol for any presenting problem? And number two, is it possible to work with the unconscious mind without trance techniques? And number three is, can hypnosis help with everything? These questions are amazing questions, so thank you for asking them. Okay, what is the best protocol for anxiety, for weight loss, for making sure that we no longer attract toxic relationships? What is the best protocol? So, because this live is titled Anxiety, I'm going to use anxiety as an example. And what we really want to start thinking about, if we truly want to make a difference in our clients' lives, is to stop thinking about the best protocol for the symptom, for the presenting problem. And I'm going to explain more as to what I mean by this. We know that anxiety is a symptom, right? Our clients are experiencing anxiety because of whatever it is that we help explore internally, their unconscious processes that had is causing them to continuously display this anxiety. And what our clients are feeling at this present moment in their lives are a sum of a multitude of different unconscious processes that are happening. That's why we use something like hypnosis to get to the root of it, right? And so if we're thinking in terms of what is the best way to help our clients with a symptom, that's really not going to be the best for our clients, because then we're just fixing the superficial layer. And although we can help our clients um to ease off the edge of whatever it is that they're feeling, the actual lasting changes happen when we get to the root. And I know you know this already, but it is commonplace thinking for us hypnotists that we go look at a symptom and we're like, oh my God, this looks like a big symptom. Or if we look at the form, the intake form, and our clients are giving us all these symptoms, it's easy to get overwhelmed. But really, once we start having that shift of whatever my clients are telling me are simply a symptom, that is what's going to make a massive difference. And to answer this question of what is the best protocol for anxiety, this is actually not the best way to be thinking about it. Better way to think about it is, what is the best protocol for this particular client to help them get to the root of their problem? So, not the symptom, what is the best protocol for this client who is sitting in front of me right now at this present moment in this session? So, when we think about that first, that is really what's going to make a massive impact within our clients, because then we're focused on the person in front of us instead of the symptom, the superficial symptom that they are displaying. And when we think in these terms of what is the best protocol for this particular client in front of me, then we're going to be really narrowly focused on them, which will help us get to know them better. They'll open up faster. They'll trust us more, because we are not looking at the superficial layer symptom problem. We're really trying to get to know them at that deeper level, which will help us get to the root problem. So, what is the breast protocol? There is none. There is no breast protocol, but there is a the best protocol for that particular client. And it is our role to find out what that is based on the conversations we have with them. That's why in our advanced conversational hypnosis sessions, we never, ever, ever um, for the symptom as well. We don't prepare for any protocols. We really are just present with our clients at that present moment, right in front of them, because we know that this is the best way we can help them to no longer display the symptom that they are experiencing, and to actually have them resolve their issues for good. So I hope that that shift help. And if you are someone who is still in that mind frame of what is the best protocol for a symptom, start to really wrap your mind around what is the best protocol for this client. And trust me, your sessions are going to make a massive impact. And like with anything, this is a skill set that is actually taught inside the advanced conversational hypnosis program. So if this is something you want to learn, jump right in. You can jump in now and learn this today. Next question. Is it possible to work with the unconscious without trance techniques? And the short answer to that is absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. And I'm going to ask you a question right now to prove this. So, right now, is your kidney or are your kidneys, you have two of them, are your kidneys filtering out urine? Are you conscious of that happening? No, right? Our kidneys are always filtering, which is an unconscious process. Our heart is always beating unconsciously without our conscious awareness. We are our muscles are contracting and relaxing based on what we're doing right now. My muscles are contracting and relaxing based on what I'm doing right now, and I'm not having to do that consciously, right? It is an unconscious process. And so, you know, we don't really need to overly complicate unconscious work. Whatever it is that the client is not focusing on in that moment is unconscious, right? Like they're not consciously paying attention to it. And so in our sessions, when we just make them aware of what used to be unconscious to them. So for example, in our advanced conversational hypnosis sessions, we ask questions about our client's experience of the problem, and them by retrieving unconscious information about the problem. For example, it's anxiety. How long have you had the anxiety? When does it come up? What happens in your body when you feel this anxiety? What thoughts are you thinking whenever anxiety comes up? What triggers it? Those are those are information that is unconscious to the client at first. And when we ask them that question, they retrieve that information from their unconscious, bring it back to consciousness. And that is really how we work in our advanced conversational hypnosis sessions. So we don't have to force our clients into trance, into relaxation, into whatever it is that we've learned. There are always unconscious processes happening, and we can make it easy for ourselves to work with the unconscious because it's always communicating. It doesn't turn off, right? It never turns off. So, making it easier for us. And that's why in conversational hypnosis, a lot of the students are like, wow, it's actually very simple because, for many times, a lot of techniques tend to overcomplicate things, but really the unconscious is always happening, right? Like there's always an unconscious process happening. If I ask you to place your attention in your abdomen, there's something happening there that it was unconscious to you until I asked you to place your attention in your abdomen, right? There's things happening there. Things happening there. Are you hungry? Are you full? Um, things like that. So that is the long story of an answer. Like, yes, it is really possible to work with the unconscious without trance techniques because we do it inside our ACH sessions, and we get phenomenal results without the need to use these techniques that are very rigid and doesn't work with all clients all the time. Can hypnosis help with everything? This is a great question. And coming from an advanced conversational hypnosis trainer, I'm going to be honest and say no. Hypnosis cannot help with everything. It is a very, very powerful approach. It's something that I can talk about all day, every day, and will always vouch for, but it is not the be all and all. And an example for that is something like weight loss or nutrition, right? We can help our clients have massive leaps and strides in terms of their weight loss or nutrition goals by helping them with a lot of the emotional part, even help them set up the habits so that they can, eat healthier food, eat nutritious food, stick to whatever it is that they want to start doing and the life and the habits that they want to achieve. However, they still need to do the work, right? if our client's goal is to exercise 3 to 5 times per week, we can help them gain that intrinsic motivation as to why they want to work out, but they still need to move whatever it is that whatever it is that they want, right? For example, it's yoga. They want to start doing yoga 3 to 5 times per week. They need to go to the class in order for them to actually receive that result. And, hypnosis can get so far, and we can help our clients be motivated, and help them with the mindset part and the habitual part of going to yoga, but they still need to do the work. And same with nutrition, they still need to watch what they're eating, and have that education as to what works well for them. They want to experiment on what food works for them or doesn't work for them. And this is something that they get to do for themselves, right? Hypnosis can help them with that, but again, it's not the be all and all. The work needs to happen in business in particular. We can help a client clear their money blocks all day, every day. But if they're not putting themselves out there, if they're not marketing, if they're not selling, then that business isn't gonna happen, right? That just makes sense. There are a lot of logical components that we also get to do to help us get to where we want to be, and same for our clients, right? We can help them so much, but the action needs to be taken. So as much as I absolutely love hypnosis and can talk about it all day, every day, it is not the be all end all. It can really make a lot of things easier, but again, the action needs to be taken. The action gets to be taken, and it is our role to support our clients to do so. So I hope that this helped. If you have any questions at all, let me know, so that you can be featured over onto the next live. And hope you have a great week, end of the week, if you are in the US um, and you have Thanksgiving this week. I hope you have a lovely Thanksgiving. And also, before I forget, if you have been interested in learning ACH, and if you want another method to add to your already abundant methods to really help people because you're committed to lifelong learning, and you're committed to always want improve client outcomes for your clients, then the ACH experience is happening exactly next week. And it is an experience, an event where you get to observe an ACH session to see if it would be right for you and your clients, and experience a transformation inside that event as well, because that is very typical to happen. And so it is free to register. Make sure that you do register so that you get the Zoom link, because there will be no replay. So make sure you double check the time. It is going to be a real client working with a real issue of money blocks. And if you're wanting to shift some of your money blocks, then it's going to be a very good idea to attend this experience, this event. So that is it for me today. I will see you next week, and I'll see you around.